Furious May brands John Bercow's behavior appalling and a constitutional outrage. Theresa May has accused John Bercow of appalling behavior and a constitutional outrage after siding with Remainers in the Commons. In a private conversation with her allies, the Prime Minister accused Mr. Bercow of making it up as he is going along, as pro-Brexit MPs accuse him of a pro-EU bias, according to The Sun. Mr. Bercow has faced heavy criticism from pro-Brexit MPs after he flouted Parliamentary Convention last week to allow a vote which forced Mrs. May to return to Parliament within 3 days if she loses the vote today. The Prime Minister has consequently accused the Speaker of having torn up the rule book after he went against his senior officials' advice to allow the vote. In response to recent criticism, Mr. Bercow said, "They can be as rude as they like, they can be intimidating as they like, they can spread as much misinformation as they like. It won't make the slightest bit of difference to my continuing and absolute determination to serve the House of Commons. Unlike some people in important positions, I have been elected, re-elected, re-elected and re-elected as Speaker to do the right thing by the House of Commons. That is what I have done, that is what I am doing, and that is what I will go on doing." The defiant response came after an incredible outburst in the Commons, where Mr. Bercow attacked ministers for spreading fake news about him and rejected claims he was helping Remainers to end Brexit. Mr. Bercow labeled the claims he is helping the Remainers as staggeringly absurd and remains steadfast in his ability that he would not be pushed around by agents of the executive. Today Mrs. May faces a vote that she will likely lose, and yesterday she warned MPs against rejecting her deal, saying it could lead to the breakup of the UK. Mrs. May claimed leaving the EU without a deal could increase the chances of another Scottish independence, while Ireland could also seek reunification. She said, "If rather than leaving with no deal, this House blocked Brexit, that would be a subversion of our democracy, saying to the people we were elected to serve that we were unwilling to do what they had instructed. I say to members on all sides of this House, whatever you may have previously concluded over these next 24 hours, give this deal a second look." She insisted when the history books are written, those who back her deal will be proven to be in the right. Her desperate appeal to the House of Commons came as she received fresh assurances from the EU over the hotly contested issue of the Irish backstop. Although the letter was intended to reassure Parliament